Well, hello everybody. Whew. So I'm doing Christmas decorating a little different this year. I was going to do like decorate with me's, but there's so many of those here on YouTube. So I decided I'm just going to decorate each room in the house and just do another reveal because I didn't do anything much different this year. But anywho, today what we're working on is my fireplace. Now, as you can see, I have a real wood burning fireplace, and it's really nice around this time of year, and I really enjoy it. But it can be a handful, especially when it comes down to cleaning. Normally my husband cleans it, but today I decided to let him get some rest, and I decided to clean out the fireplace. So if this is something that would interest you, if you want to see how I do it, and keep watching. And if there's anybody out there who have a real wood burning fireplace, please send me over some tips and tricks to, cleaning this out, because this is a chore. It is a chore, but I give it one really big cleaning like this, a good scrub around this time of year. And after, Christmas, we'll just burn, have our, regular fire burns to keep the house, warm, keep that room warm. And I'll just, sweep it out. Me and my husband's, empty it out because of the ashes. You have to do that. But as far as with all the stuff that I'm doing, that you're going to see me doing, I don't do that all season, okay? So I'm nice and comfortable. Today is Saturday after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I know I did. And yeah, so with cleaning the fireplace, as you can see, you got to look up there to make sure the flute is wide open. Because I learned that the first year that we were here, if that flute is closed, all of that smoke will come in, and I can't afford to have so much smoke coming through the house because a lot of my furniture is light colored. So I was looking at a lot of videos on YouTube with people who have real wood burning fireplaces, and how to create a nice good fire and all that stuff. So I've been taking some, pointers from everybody, on how to, make a fire in your fireplace without having all the smoke. So here, now I realize I have to sweep all that old dust out. So instead of using the little broom, I decided to go in the kitchen and get the big one because there's a lot of dust. And see, all that dust, if there's anybody out there that have a real wood burning fireplace, holla at your girl. Give me some tips on, am I doing this right? I don't know. I just knew all that dust had to come out of there from burns prior. And just over the summer, dust was settling. So it was just a mess. But anywho, I take everything apart, and the strange thing is there's like a really big hole right there at the bottom of where the black bricks is. I'll show you guys that in a second. But that piece right there that I'm picking up right there, that is so heavy. And like I said, normally my husband does all this, but he was getting some rest because he drives overnight, and I didn't want to disturb him, so I went on ahead and did the clean out myself and figured it would be pretty good content, and maybe someone could, give me some pointers on how to maintain the wood burner. So here, when we purchased the house, it had these like aluminum, these metal tins, like the one that I just pulled up. They had one big one like that and this smaller one. And see there's a hole there. So I don't know. This house was built in 1962. It's a really, it's a custom built rancher. So I don't know if, is that normal? Anybody out there who have a wood burning fireplace, please let me know. Is that square normal? Like, do you sweep the dust down into that square? Now that square leads to a crawl space underneath the house. I don't put nothing down there because I don't want a whole bunch of debris and stuff like that underneath the house. And look how dirty my hands is. I'm glad my nails aren't on that hand. But yeah, at any rate, I just spray a little bit of water and some cleaning solution there to kind of calm down all that dust. Because again, the furniture in this room on the other side of the room is a light gray color. So the less dust, the better. Because then after I clean out this, the fireplace, I'll have to go over and, kind of wipe off, clean off my sofas. But that was in the first year. The first year we were here, I had to really clean off the sofas after cleaning out the fireplace because I had kicked up so much dust and I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm glad my furniture have a stain guard treatment. It was treated, so the dust pretty much just landed on top of the furniture, and I was able to, just spray down my furniture and, with some foams cleaning solution and just suck it up with a wet dry vac, and the furniture was bright and good as new. But yeah, so this is what I do. I get in there and scrub everything out. So now all the dust is pretty much settled, and this is the last remnants of it on that rag. I always keep this rag just for the fireplace, and I wipe it out and wipe all that black dust down off the brick on the wall. So yeah, here I am covering up that square hole that leads to underneath the crawl space underneath the house. So I don't know whether they used those back in the day to like sweep the dust after they had a burn down in, but to me that don't seem like that would be safe, because then I would be scared, like, some of the fire would still be burning, and that stuff now is underneath the house. So I don't know. Anybody who knows anything about that, hit me up and let me know. So yeah, I am so pooped at this point in the video, and it was daytime. It was Saturday afternoon, and I decided to tackle this early because the fireplace is the last thing in the house that have to be decorated. So yeah, I just added in some coals, as you can see, and I use regular Kingsford, so to me it just helps my fire burn better. Now this is a trick I saw somebody else on YouTube use that have a real wood burning fireplace. They said the key to having a good fire without a whole bunch of smoke is to have good kindling. And what he used for kindling was a dryer lint. So when I clean out my lint trap in the dryer, I use the lint and save it, put it in a bag and save it for when we make fires during the winter time. So that's a good thing, to do as far as with recycling, right? With the dryer lint, instead of throwing it away, and then we have to find different ways to start a fire. So this really was a good idea, and I found that hack on YouTube. A gentleman was making a fire in his home, and he had a real wood-burning fireplace around Christmas time, and him and his family used dryer. They used the dryer lint to help start their fire. So that really does work. So there, at this point, I'm so glad, everything's cleaned out. And the hard part is over. All that dust is, settling and, pretty much gone away. I normally just put a little tray underneath that so I could, so when the fire do start burning, it'll fall into that aluminum pan. I'm going to try to find something else to hold the coals. But for now, that works. And this is what it looks like, nice and cleaned out, ready for a fire. I'm going to light a fire when it gets dark so you guys could see better, because fires are better lit at night to me, unless it's really cold during the day in that room. We have used this all day before on really cold, snowy days. We start fires because, again, this fireplace pretty much warms up this room and the connecting room next to it. So I just put everything back, and these are pieces that I use for the fireplace, like if I need to put some more coals down there or sweep some coals around or move something. But this thing is real metal, so I don't want it near where the fire is because it gets really warm right there. So normally I pull that over next to where the wood is. And so I'm pretty much glad everything is done as far as with the cleaning of the fireplace. So now we're going to do a little bit of decorating for Christmas. Now, I'm not going to do much this year. I know I always say that. I'm not going to do much. But everybody who knows me knows I'm a maximist. But the rest of my house is maxed out. So tune into my 12 days of Christmas, because I'm going to do a video each day close to the 12 days of Christmas up until Christmas morning. And decor may change. I may add stuff and take stuff away. Who knows? But the final reveal will be on Christmas or the day after Christmas. But yeah, so this is the garland that I use every year since we've had the house. I made this garland myself. It's a custom-made garland to fit this fireplace. And the mantle is really tall for me, but I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'4". And these are some faux pieces of fabric that I got from Joann's. And I'm going to just lay those on top of the fireplace. So my ornaments, I have something nice and cushiony to lay down on. And yeah, so I'm gonna play some music for you guys and let you see how I finish this on out. And Yes, and I'll be back at the end of the video and we could talk about what's going on. All right.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That's what Christmas is all about.
All right, so I finally finished up what I'm doing for today, for Saturday, decorating in there. So it's now nightfall, so I decided I'm gonna light this fire up and see how well the fire catch with the dryer lint. Isn't that fantastic? That was a great idea. So that shows too why it's important that we always clean our lint traps and our dryers, because see how fast that just whooped up, and it's burning. The wood isn't burning yet, but it's supporting, the dryer lint will burn for a minute. So yeah, this is how it turned out, the fireplace, so I'm really pleased. I'm glad it's over because it is a chore, but it is beautiful and it does warm up, you know. Like I said, the connecting rooms, and if we open all the doors, that one fireplace, the wood burning fireplace, will warm up the whole house and down the hallway because everything is on one floor. But yeah, so that's the fire, and I'm so proud of myself. It's not smoking at all. It's a nice, crisp, clean burn. And yeah, so if there's anybody out there that has a wood burner as well, hit your girl up, let's bounce some ideas off of each other, because it's going to be a brutal winter, and we don't have it just for show. We have it to, help keep our house warm. But we don't want all the smoke, so there, it is nice and warm and cozy standing right in this room. So that's what the fireplace looked like. I still have some more decor to bring up out of the basement. I have a 10-foot nutcracker that stands next to the fireplace. I'm going to be sending my husband to go get him out of the basement in a little while. But yeah, look at that clean burn. So I'm glad the cleaning of the fireplace is over with. So I thank you guys for tuning in and keeping me company while I do this. And until the next video, take care of yourselves and each other.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.